Welcome to South East Today. I'm Rob Smith.
And I'm Polly Evans. Tonight's top stories. It was like a scene from the Somme. A court hears of the devastation caused by an explosion at a Sussex fireworks factory. The row's heating up over Dungeness Power Station. A councillor says it could go on the current site without environmental damage.
Also in tonight's programme, the dramatic treatment that saved a 4-year-old almost killed by swine flu.
She was a miracle child. That's how they explained her in the hospital.
Nearly £4 million to reinvent Dreamland, but will that be enough? And find out why thousands of starfish have been washing up on the southeast coast. Now, for the last 4 years, campaigners have been battling to find a way of trying to reopen the Dreamland theme park in Margate. Today, they're celebrating a government grant of £3.7 million to help them do that.
The money's from a scheme called the Sea Change, which is designed to regenerate coastal towns through cultural projects. But will it be enough? Ria Chatterjee reports for the latest in our Regeneration Game series.
Drained and drab, Dreamland isn't living up to its name, to what it stood for in the past.
When Dreamland closed, it was like the heart had been ripped out of Margate.
So the plan is to put it back.
It's the world's first amusement park that is going to be exclusively made up of historic amusement park rides. This is not travelling fairground rides, we're talking about big, spectacular amusement park rides of the sort that were very popular in the last century.
In 2008, the Scenic Railway, the UK's oldest surviving wooden roller coaster, caught fire. It could have sealed Margate's fading fate, but it propelled these new plans for regeneration under the government Sea Change scheme. The programme has seen Dover receive £3.85 million, helping to fund work on the castle's tower and tunnels. Hastings was awarded £2 million for a cultural area centred around the new Jerwood Gallery, and today Margate's Dreamland has been granted £3.7 million.
It needs that investment. It's got a lot of problems. It is decaying. There's a lot of dilapidated buildings. There's a lot of high unemployment. And if this works as a catalyst for regeneration in the way I see it doing, in 5-10 years' time, we'll bring back the prosperity of the past.
Well, the sun's come out in Margate this afternoon, but on wet and windy days, its image as a dull and dreary seaside town is reinforced. So what do the people who live here think about the prospect of a new Dreamland?
I think it's beyond repair, to be honest, this town. It's just die around here now.
I hope it happens. It's one of those things, if it may or may not happen.
And so people will wait with anticipation. Will the new attraction herald a brighter future for a town that many people say has been left behind?
Ria Chatterjee reporting there. She joins us now. And Ria, this is a very large sum of money, but will it cover all the costs of reopening the park?
Well, today's cash injection will certainly help to move things forward, but more money is needed, and the Trust are hoping to get a further £2.6 million next year from the Heritage Lottery Fund. Now, Dover is another town that received funding from the Sea Change programme. For example, money went into recreating Henry II's 12th century palace at Dover Castle. In the past 3 months, visitor numbers there have soared to 20,000, and that's compared to last year in the same period. So perhaps the government scheme is working.
Ria, thank you.